Trev's Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. That's too sweet. Anyway, so we're finally here. After 13 months, Utah finally has a permanent brand identity. And I suppose it's better we got here sooner rather than later, as earlier in the month it was already leaked. But if you've been following me long enough, you should know I don't like talking about leaks. I like talking about the actual thing. So, having said that, today is the last time you'll see a playlist named this, and the first time you'll see the playlist named this. So with that in mind, let's go over my reaction to the Utah Mammoth and their brand new branding. Let's talk about it. So as mentioned, after 13 months and 4 rounds of voting, I myself voted twice. We're moving away from the Utah Hockey Club and transitioning to the Utah Mammoth, which is intentionally singular. Now, Mammoth was chosen as Utah itself is rich in mammoth bones, which used to roam the earth around 10,000 years ago during the Earth's last ice age. Which, for historical significance, it's there. And it also provides a sense of, according to the team, a sense of place. So, let's go over the logo. So, the mountain mammoth, as it's being called, includes the snow-capped Wasatch Mountains on the crown. And this logo is very similar to what they would have used if they were allowed to use the word Yeti. And if you look real close, you can see the outline of the state of Utah in one of the peaks. And along the way, you also have the tusk of the mammoth curving up to form a U, which they are calling the rally cry as tusks up. Now, I'm not going to lie, I prefer Hoorah Utah over tusks up, but going with identity, see what they got. Now, for the logo itself, I got no real complaints about it. It's rich in color, and that's always a great thing. So, moving past the logo, let's talk about the jerseys. So, obviously, the colors remain the same, as they should, because that really helps complement the jersey itself. But for the home jersey, you got the mammoth right in the middle. You got an updated shoulder crest, which is the state of Utah with a slightly inclined Utah running down it with a hockey stick. Now, what we don't see, which will be in both jerseys on the neckline, is the EST 2024. But I'm sure if you buy the jersey, you'll see it. And while the road jersey looks the same as the Utah Hockey Club road jersey, there is slight differences. More specifically, the word Utah is slanted at a slight 10-degree angle. So in place of another shoulder patch that just says Utah, the primary logo, the mammoth, is on the shoulders on the road jersey. And as far as the Mammoth branding, they're going all in, with the typeface being the Mammoth Sans font, which will change the players' lettering and numbering on their jerseys. And with all this, you also have new word marks, which don't look half bad, actually. Given the fact that it's a new nickname instead of just a hockey club, I think they look really good. So to answer the million-dollar question, would I have any of these jerseys in my collection? I would probably have the home jersey, just because it has primarily the logo. And you shall know my point of view on having just words being the front and center piece of your jersey. So that excludes the road jersey. I wouldn't have that, but the home jersey, absolutely. Now, as for the branding itself, since they had so much trouble with Yeti, I'm surprised the Colorado Mammoth of the National Lacrosse League didn't have more to say about this. But maybe it was one of those joint agreement things that they just couldn't come to with the word Yeti. Either way, it's much better than the Utah Hockey Club, even though the Utah Hockey Club was actually starting to grow on me. I was accepting of it, but this works just as well. All said, not a bad 13 months spent, even if it was the secondary choice. So let me know what you think about the Utah Mammoth and their new branding. So that's another one of them Trev's Hockey Shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you've made it to this point. If you have made it to this point, congratulations. You've made it to the end. And believe me, you're helping out the watch time, so that's never a bad thing. But if you are here, if you're digging what I'm doing, you just want to say, hey, throw me that thumbs up. I definitely appreciate it. It definitely helps this channel. So can never go wrong with that. If you haven't done so yet, that red button that says subscribe all over it, come on, you know you want to. I know you want to. The algorithm knows you want to. It'll make you feel good. It'll make me feel good. And it'll help me get to that 500 before the end of the year. So let's help this guy out. If you want, that link in my description, that'll take you to my Facebook page. Feel free to join that. I'm posting regularly on there, and I'd love to see the amount of people on that page build up like it's built up on this page. So let's do that. Let's move forward. Well, I'm sure there'll be more new jerseys and new branding coming along for the 2025-26 season. So with that being said, in the meantime, and in between time, be looking for more videos from the Trev. Later.